it's Jen. Welcome back. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. The weather here keeps bouncing back from humid to crisp and cool spring weather, so it's a mess. It's a mess, but I hope it's beautiful where you are. If not outside, hopefully in your mind. So anyway, in today's video, I'm going to be doing a flip of my April handmade Fauxbonichi journal. I did a video on actually constructing this journal, so you can look a few videos back if you're interested in that. I'm not too happy with it. I filled up exactly halfway, and then I have a whole nother half that's blank. And I really just don't want to work in it, you know, because like I said before, I like to do monthly journals because I get bored of the format, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I have all this beautiful space left, and these holographic tabs are removable though, which is cool. So I could save these and add them to future journals. If you're new here, my name is Jen, and I like to make videos on inexpensive art supplies and techniques, junk journaling, collage, and recently junky Fauxbonichi journals. And I also make digital ephemera. And it's in a theme around alien girls. You'll see throughout this journal flip some of my artwork, but this little alien girl, she's drinking like a strawberry tea. And then this planet, it says, "You are out of this world." I did that. This is Pocket Journal Pam artwork here. I think this is a moon, I'm pretty sure. And then a little girl up here she made. That link will be in the description if you're interested in checking me out there. Let's go ahead and get into it. What are we waiting for? Okay, so I made this out of a cereal box. I probably won't do a cereal box again because it's very tight, like it's very hard to close. But I covered it in black paper. I didn't seal the back or anything, but I started with some paint markers and just decorated the outside. And I just kept adding layers here. These letters are from Dollar Tree. You put them on a bulletin board at school. They were really rounded, so I trimmed them down so it would fit. But these are like a holographic word here. And then I just glued collage in the background and some of my favorite Patreon pieces. And then I sealed it with glitter paint, and that's found at Walmart. Okay, so in the inside cover, I glued some trim I got from Dollar Tree, this pom-pom trim, and I glued that with Fabri-Tac. And I used a glue stick to paste down some tissue paper that I also got from Dollar Tree. This April is from Pocket Journal Pam. I really like this to signify, you know, the time span of this journal. And in the inside front page, I have a little collage piece, and I have ephemera mostly from myself here, and this is a Pocket Journal Pam cat. So he's saying try new things, and it's perfect because this is a new type of journal. I used Astro Bright's neon multicolored printer paper. I'm not too happy with it. It's really thin, and the colors in the papers discolor when you add glue. So that's kind of funky. Yeah, so I have the strawberry card that's available in my Patreon, and it's like a journaling card with lines so you can write on it. And I always put "This journal belongs to Jen" in the front cover. So I did some tissue paper and then made some marks with Neocolor crayons, Neocolor 1s. So this is my second spread. I was really late to the game with my journal this month because we had a lot of illnesses going on in our family. So this journal is not really dated. It's undated. Some of the things I did put the dates in when I remembered when they were. This one I just started out, okay, Monday the 1st, Tuesday 2nd, but these are not the right days. I just was totally sick, not feeling good, but anyway, ignore those days. So yeah, I just used various Patreon artwork. These are my days and numbers. This is my strawberry shortcake. And this is from Lydia from February and June. This adorable caterpillar, the flower, this flower, and the jam jar is so cute. So that's in her Patreon. I have some washi tape that Lydia sent me. And I have these stickers from Dollar Tree. This holographic flower one is so cute. And I just have a picture of my daughter here and a little drawing that she created. Yeah, and so the sassy and the sunglasses sticker, that's from Dollar Tree. And then this small sticker is just like one of those Mo card little stickers. Like, I don't know if you call them sticker flakes or whatnot. Oh, what a month so far. The first week I worked on getting all my art ready for launching my Patreon. Luckily, I finished my printables and launched on Berlin's birthday. Sam from Paper Bezos sent me a sweet Dollar Tree caboodles box full of rosettes and some crocheted pieces for Millie. She immediately put her calico critters in them. I sent pictures of her to Sam and she loved them. This week the family started the 2022 sickness. I should say sicknesses, plural. Yeah, we're still having issues. Yeah, so she was playing with the little gift that Samantha sent there. This is my second spread. I'm not sure if these are the correct dates. I think I did correct that afterwards. And I just have some stickers from Dollar Tree, the Think Positive, Have a Good Day. And I have some little cutout stars that I made, and this little flowers from Cat Collage Club. And this is my little alien girl who loves strawberries. She's so happy to be on Earth during this time. I had a picture of my son and daughter. They always claim that they hate each other and they don't want siblings, but I caught them like snuggled up together, looking on, you know, a screen together. So I thought I needed to capture that so I can remind them that they do love each other. And so I just put random bits and bobs on here. I got a picture of my cat, and she's lying on one of my daughter's backpacks. And this cute cat is from Cat Collage Club, and I colored it in with some marker. And this is also from her. And this is just an old library card catalog. And I didn't really put anything on the back, but I do put tissue paper. That's my first layer I always put down on my papers, and then I just mount different things. So in the background there's like a vintage planner page. I just added that so I would have a place to put some pictures to stand out. I'm trying to do more like contrast so things stand out. Like this kind of looks like it all blends together, you know, but this looks good and contrasted, so I need to work on that. So, okay. Oh, I really liked this spread. This was fun. This is when I finally journaled the girls' birthdays. Their birthdays were on the 7th and the 8th consecutively, and we had just had the stomach bug and got over it. And this is the day I got over my stomach bug. I took them to Claire's and let them have a little shopping spree. It's like an accessory store. So they got all kinds of jewelry and fun like kawaii type things. So on one of the I guess it's called Pucker Pops. It looks like a popsicle stick, but it was in the shape of an avocado, and you take it off and it's like a lip gloss. But I used that as a tip-in. Just included a picture of them looking through, you know, gifts and things like that. This is just like a piece of packaging from an item that they got, a squishmallow. They love these. Oh, I opened it and put a photograph in of all their goodies and presents that they got. Oh, that's cool. I forgot I did that. This cat is from Lydia, February and June, and then the meow part is from Cat Collage Club. And I will now call them CCC because that is a mouthful. It makes me so thirsty. Oh my God, the allergies are awful. So just have pictures from their birthday and random bits and bobs. These pretty cupcakes have glitter on them, and they're from Dollar Tree. I absolutely love those. This background paper is kind of cool. Sometimes in art, my daughter does like dot art with those like dabber things. They're like paint dot things, like what you use like to play a bingo game, I guess. But it was so bright and colorful, and she let me have the paper, and so I use that as some of my backdrop. And this is one of my favorite washi tapes. It's just like faux stamps, but I love the bright colors that they come in. Yeah, and I tried to use a lot of neon stuff for this journal. I wanted to have a neon theme because I'm all about the 90s right now and aliens. So I was able to get like all these different bright things for the journal. So this was I loved this idea. I wonder if I'm able, I don't think I'm able to pull this out. I think it can be as like a tip-in, so we'll see if I can get this paper clip off. So I got these from Dollar Tree, these like paper glasses from the party section, and they didn't really play with them. I have one picture of my daughter here wearing them, but it wasn't really a big hit for them. But I made sure to save them because they are holographic. And I just, if you can see here, I traced the inside holes of the glasses and then cut that out, but bigger, like gave it a seam allowance, and just did cardstock. And then what I did was I cut out a picture, like Fussy cut their pictures, and glued them on that backing paper, and then kind of had her sticking out, like they're coming out of the glasses. I don't know how to explain it, but you just got to be careful and like glue in different spots, you know, just glue around different spots and carefully like insert everything. But I thought that was a good idea. For this month's Patreon collage sheets, I made these pretty like daisy glasses, so you could do something similar. Is cut pictures out. You can cut pictures out of your family and, you know, glue them onto the sunglasses, and it looks like they are being reflected out of your glasses. And if you want to look and see collage sheets up close, you can check out my last video. I think I showed them off a little bit. So yeah, and for this one I just had green background paper, and I did tissue paper here and more of that dot artwork that my daughter made. This is a piece of old packaging paper that I had painted on, and just included some more pictures from their birthday. I think I got through all of the pictures. I took way too many. But for their birthday, these little light things I got from Dollar Tree, I think they're absolutely adorable. And because I wasn't feeling good and I didn't want to deal with like a cake for some reason, I just got these cute cups from Dollar Tree, ice cream cups, and I just came up with cookie, what was I calling them? Cookie ice cream cakes or something like that. I just dumped ice cream and then a cookie on top and then stuck their candle in it. Called it a day. And I tried to write over this. I love the G2 pen. Who is it by again? Is it is it by Pilot? I don't think so. I can't remember right now, but I love how juicy and creamy and jelly that pen is. But it will skip if you go over, like, I think maybe wet glue. Maybe I thought the glue was dry, but I also think it has an issue going over dried glue. So for Mother's Day, I'm so happy that I finally got some Pitt pens, some Faber-Castell Pitt pens. I'm super excited. I had so much fun, like, writing on top of so many like things in different media. So hopefully I'll be able to write with those and get like a nicer ink flow there in my handwriting. So, oh, I love this spread. It's so bright and vintagey, retro looking. So I used one of my journaling cards in my Patreon, and this has like a heading spot, and you can interchange it with different colors, circles. And then in here is a writing spot. It's like, you can't see it because I glued stuff on top of it, but it's lined, and it's just like a long, narrow journaling card. So I just did some birthday pictures and hand wrote happy birthday, and this strawberry shortcake is from my Patreon collage sheets, and this rainbow is from Dollar Tree. And this is a cool trim. I thought this was like a washi tape, but it's not. It's like this paper ribbon stuff I found at the thrift store. It's so cute, so retro. So I glued that on there. And then you turn it over, and I just did some collage on here. I took snippets of their gifts, like, you know when you get a toy or something and inside there's a manual? I saved some of the paper and just doodled on it with crayons and markers, like Crayola. So I used a piece of that, and then this is another package paper. A packing list, right? A packing list. And I, just used super tip markers, and I drew out a little design of flowers and leaves, and then I tried to color within those lines, and then I erased all the lines at the end so you couldn't see any. And this is just scraps, and these are the Dollar Tree stickers. And this holographic piece is part of the packaging from their Claire's gifts, and I love it. So I used it to back this little image of their loot, their birthday gifts. So yeah, and just back here, this is some vintage wrapping paper, and it's birthday paper. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, I actually had to cut out a birthday cake from the wrapping paper and put it on top because it got buried by everything else. But yeah, I have tissue paper, I got scrapbook paper here, and just more pictures of what they got for their birthday, and you know, the cookie ice cream cake thingamabob. And my daughter got a new water bottle. It's really cute, and our cat is investigating it. And these are vintage playing cards, and I used them for tip-ins. And on the back, oh, I like this. Okay, on the back of these playing cards, I put February and June's journaling cards on the back. So she gives you these journaling cards that are amazing. They're mixed media digital collage cards, and they are so pretty. And she gives them in so many different sizes, and the smallest size fits so good on playing cards. So if you have a lot of vintage playing cards and you're not sure what to do with them, that's a good idea, because the size ratio is perfect. I think I trimmed a little bit, you know, off, but for the most part, they're perfect size. And so just put more pictures on there of some macarons. Are they called macarons? Macaroons? No, macarons. That my husband brought the girls. And yeah, just more of their gifts that they got. Here's some tissue paper. I used neon markers I got from Walmart to do a little bit of outlines. So that worked out. I really liked that one. So this one's interesting. Used lots of different things. Looks like I used some scraps, a lot of scrap collage pieces. And I have this neon green, not neo color, but Astro Brights paper here. And then this is some vintage wallpaper. And then I layered some strawberry tablecloth. And I included this in the Happy Mail for the Happy Mail tier on my Patreon. But this is real vintage tablecloth, and the colors are amazing of these strawberries. Neon pink and red. I think that's an awesome combination. This is more of that manual paper that came in the toys. I just did super tip scribbles on it, then, you know, made some eye shapes. And on top of this, I glued a piece of Dunkin' Donuts bag. Inside of it, I put a really cute zine that I received from Tangerine Nursery. So the story goes with this is that Lydia, February and June, my bestie, I talk about her all the time. I'm gonna start calling her Lids for short, because it's just a mouthful, just saying it over and over again. She had this fold-out bag thing, a zipper pouch, and she was holding her little ephemera bits in it, you know, all her Patreon ephemera bits in it. And so she received it from Kim from Tangerine Nursery, and so I contacted her and said, hey, where'd you get these things? Because these look super helpful. And I didn't even know her, and she writes back and says, oh, what's your address? I'll send you one. I'm like, excuse me? What? Okay. So that was crazy generous, and I was just blown away by that generosity. But yeah, she ended up really sending me this you know, organizer. And so she wrote me a little note, and she also sent me a little bits of ephemera and this little zine that she made. She participated in the stamp Carved December 2021, where she made her own stamp for 31 days. And she has a zine of all the stamps she made, and they're so adorable. I had to cut the zine to make it fit. I feel so bad, but yeah, these are so creative. I love them. They're so tiny, and these are the types of stamps you can make with store-bought little rubber erasers for school. And I do have a video on that if you want to take a look. And this page, I think I shared on my Instagram, but this one was dedicated to Lids, and she offers this on her Etsy, which is like a personalized color palette card. It's such a cute and creative idea. I was just like, I could not believe it. She looks back on your Instagram and like pulls these colors together, and she made some custom names for some of my colors, like aliens in the green one. and beach walks. I think she knows I live near the ocean. So I thought that was really cute. And I put this watercolor palette from Dollar Tree on top of it. I just thought it looked good together. And this is one of those 3D stickers that has like a little piece of foam on it. And so I used one of her journaling cards as a background, and because I love how this yellow coordinated with, you know, the yellow Astro Brights and my little pictures I had. So in every journal I do a meta picture, I guess, and it's like a picture of the journal is in the journal. I just think it's hilarious. Oh, hey bird. And then the Tim Holtz stickers, I'm trying to use those up. And this says, you are capable of becoming more than you realize. And she's always making me feel good about myself and sending such sweet messages and encouraging and inspiring things. And in her recent Patreon mail, she provided these really neat flyers. You guys know when you're like trying to find a roommate like in college, or you're trying to sell a car or something, and it's a flyer, but on the bottom there's like little cut strips, and then you can rip it away. It's a phone number. So she made that, but instead of the phone number, it's all like nice comments and encouraging quotes and things. So you got to check it out. And she's training to be a creative arts facilitator to help people use art as a way to facilitate better like coping strategies and like mental health and things like that. So she's going to be perfect for it. And so I used one of her journaling cards to back this one up. She sends this digitally, so I just printed it out and then used a tip in. Did some collage. That's junk envelope mail, a flying saucer from my work, my collage sheets, and I was able to date when she sent this to me because it was in my email. Yeah, this is a wild spread. This is a demonstration I did to illustrate what you can do with my Patreon collage sheets and the note cards specifically. And I also provided some journaling prompts. So yeah, this is what I did to demonstrate some of it. But if there's like a day where nothing really is going on and it's kind of boring, but you do want to journal, I do have some prompts in black and white that you can pick a question or a funny phrase and journal around that or create art around it. So I happen to have 2 copies of these girls reflected. It says the greatest mystery in the world is, and since I'm a Gemini, I just was like, oh, twins on a planet, Gemini, like. So, and then I also include just individual letters that match this in case you want to create your own prompt or words. So I tipped that in. It says, when we were really sick, I decided to get sugar cookies, ice cream cups, and ice cream to celebrate the girls' birthdays. Jackson created a gift for Millie called Lego and Paper, where you can cut out paper shapes and use a hole punch to make the paper fit the Legos. We also watched half of Power Rangers movie, and there was a funny part. There's like a product. This guy, he's like a wizard, and he's trying to sell ooze, and like the ooze will make like the kids, I think it makes the kids take over the world and the parents are useless or something. I can't remember. But the slogan was, if you don't ooze, you lose. And we just thought that was hilarious. So we kept saying that instead of if you snooze, you lose. Let's see. Kids had a book fair, so I ordered some of the books they wanted on eBay just to show them you can buy used books, cheaper and environmentally friendly. And yeah, I just had a little cutout of the books that they like right now. This Cat Kid Comic Club. God. That is such a mouthful. Oh my gosh. Just included the receipt. I don't really journal a lot of receipts, but I thought this one was cute because it says sugar cookies on it. And, oh yeah, I found a sticker that kind of matched the ice cream cookie cup concept. Yep, just more packing list stuff from the books that I ordered. This is a Furby made by Pocket Journal Pam. It's so adorable. I just thought it like fit this vibe going on. There's blues and pinks, and this background's blue, and you got pink here, and it's just like otherworldly, this spread. So this is a sticker. It looks like a film strip, but it's a sticker of an astronaut, and he's on a moon. And this next page, I did another tip-in of my note cards, my long, narrow note cards, and did a lot of collage with my printables. This Friday is from Pocket Journal Pam, and so is the April. So I just put some of my Patreon artwork on here because this is like the day that I launched it. So I talk about how I finished all my artwork for it, and then I have a picture of these little ephemera holder books that I made for my Happy Mail tier, and it was made using a stamp that I carved myself of a little alien girl. And I just included some of the pictures of myself as a kid that I have on the About Me section, and I have this other piece of this marker artwork that I did on packaging paper, or packing list paper. I don't know what you call it. Let's see. And so then I just did a little picture of the current patrons on here, and I call them aliens. And I say, so grateful for these. And this little sticker's from Dollar Tree. It's kind of interesting. I don't know what to do with these. They're like tiles. And on this page, just did more collage. This little packaging is from a LOL doll package, but it has a Chinese New Year tiger theme to it. I thought that was really neat. So it was red, and so I just put it in there because there was a red vibe going on. And this is a mistake oopsie sticker from my Patreon Happy Mail tier. I put it in there, and a tag from a birthday gift, and then a sticker. I'm a good thing just the way I am, and it's a little alien drawing. I said I thought it would be cute to share pictures of myself when I was a baby on the About Me section. So many people signed up. I was shook. And this is little stickers I found at the thrift store. It says so happy. So this is a really happy occasion, and I put I feel so validated. Okay, so this is, so now I'm dwindling down to like running out of time and ideas, you know, of things going on in April. Because like I said, it was kind of like just we were sick most of the time. So on here I use more packaging from birthday gifts and put some pictures on here from, there was a tornado warning, and so we were all in the bathroom for like 20-30 minutes. Or it was not a warning, it was a watch, whatever the serious one is. And this is just a picture of my son and I, and use that as a tip-in. And I put, oh boy, April was freaking rough. We got so sick with stomach bug. It was so rough. Before that, we had a tornado warning, and you can see in the picture we hung out in the bathroom, and my face is so sick. The other picture is a sweet selfie Jackson took of he and I. Okay, so good vibes only sticker from Dollar Tree. I don't want to remember the gross sickness, but the beauty of spring. And yeah, put some pretty spring flowers, and put this border, this flower border on there. And this was, I was proud of this. I don't know if people really were into this, but this is a like little wall hanging, but I made it into like a journaling card. But I demonstrated how to do this on my Patreon, and it's a really, really easy art technique that doesn't take any artistic talent. But anyway, you fold it in, you know, in half, and then in half again. You pull it out, and you start to decorate 1/4 of it. Then you fold it back, and you do a rub transfer, and then you keep doing that until everything is reflected. And yeah, so I decided to paint this one and outline it with some colored pencil, and then I put some little strings and trim on the bottom. And on the back is a journaling card, and you can write on it. It's very stuck right now though, in some glue. Yeah, so that's the back side. But you can hang this up in your craft room. But I decided it's a cool and innovative way, like thing that you can put in your journal. I was calling it a hope flag. So you can kind of meditate on what you're worried about or hoping for in the future. And you can write that on the back of it, or I printed it here or stamped it up here. And this is, I guess, all about the cats. pets. And this was the last demonstration I made with my journal prompts and these long journaling cards. You can see I stuck a red piece in here, but it was blank, like white. And I just stapled a strawberry from my collage sheet and the cat. And I put these letters together to spell my cat's name. And I just talked about, this is one of the journal prompts, my pet's personality is like. And I put, we call Daisy an oaf. She's so tubby. She acts like a seal, a manatee, a bear rug. She loves to sleep and makes us pay tolls in the form of pets when we walk by. So she'll reach out her little pom-pom paw because she's declawed. We adopted her, you know, rescued her, and she was like that. And so when she reaches out, she's got these little tufts of hair that come out from in between her toes. It's so cute and puffy. But yeah, she'll reach out and go, meow. And so when we walk by, we have to pet her. And yeah, so I included more of this like tiger LOL surprise packaging. I had this little cut apart card, and I put our other cat, this is Pepper. She buried herself in a lunchbox. And we actually lost Daisy for 3 days, and now she's obsessed with getting out of the house. So we are going to be getting like a tracking collar for her so we can find out where she is in case she gets lost. But I said we had to get Pepper fixed and to get all her shots. She has been going into heat and spraying everywhere, attracting all kinds of tomcats, and she cries and cries. She went into heat 3 or 4 times. We called her boyfriend Tuxedo. She is always trying to escape, but since she's been back, she's been very chill and tired. I hope she comes back to life soon. So yeah, she's starting to like wake up, but she's not as like hyper, and she's not as like obsessed with getting outside. So, and this spread is dedicated to my daughter getting glasses, and of course she won't wear them, you know. She said she's getting headaches at school, and so we took her to the doctor, and the doctor said, oh, well, she should probably be wearing these when she reads. And she says they make her feel worse, but of course I don't think she's worn them enough to like adjust her eyes. But so I had a neon green and a purple background, and I just put some tissue paper over it and used one of Lydia's journaling cards, and I use those as like photo mats. So I just put pictures on top of her journaling cards. I did that here too. I think it makes an awesome border. And I just print my photos on my printer at home. And this is a piece of ephemera from my collage sheets. I made these sunglasses larger, like I said, so you can, you know, fussy cut, you know, your loved ones out and then glue them on the glasses. Or you can use white ink and just write some journaling messages. So this is us picking up her glasses, and she's having them fit and make sure that they are not too tight and everything. And these stickers are from Dollar Tree. They're really cute, but they probably need some more glue. So yeah, and her big sissy went with her, and they were checking out the glasses. I like this spread. It's pretty colorful. So this is a weird one because I was just trying to finish and just get everything packed up in here. So it's kind of weird. I don't do a ton of like the decorating I usually do, but this I was just practicing, I guess, lettering. I'm horrible at it, but this is one of my journaling prompt cards that I made. Again, I think I made 3 or 4, and this question is my ideal planet would be, and I put no war, everyone creates arts and crafts, humans don't need shelter or food unless they enjoy it and want it, perpetual spring weather. So that's my ideal planet, minus allergies. So yeah, I just put tons of stickers from Dollar Tree, you know, planet stuff, alien stuff, and one of these sticker things, they have butterflies there. And I put a pocket journal Pam cat head on the butterfly. I thought that was creative. So I did that. And then I'm just trying to paste these pictures down, you know, just trying to journal it, finish it up. And I tried to put this dark blue ink on here, just practicing different things, and it ran across the eyes of this really adorable image from Cat Collage Club. And I tried to redo the eyes. This is a mess. It's horrible. Her image is so adorable, and it's like the cutest one. So this is a picture of Pepper. It says cat in a bag because she literally jumped in a brown paper bag. This is Pocket Journal Pam images, her cat and her mug. And just piece of plain paper back here and a picture of my husband in his underwear. And my daughter is like, what are you doing? You know, please go get clothes on. It was so gross. And I wrote cringe. And this is a Pocket Journal Pam image I thought matched perfectly with everything going on here. And yeah, she looks like she's kind of embarrassed, like secondhand embarrassment for what's going on. Oh, and then I just finished up some like words, like things that I want to remember about the month, and then like the rest of it is just like so wasted. Yeah, I did another one of my long journaling cards and have a picture of my daughter where she's like squeezed and like bundled up really tiny. I thought that was crazy, but anyway, I put her new age on there. Got some Dollar Tree stickers and just some stickers that represent like her personality. She hates rules. She doesn't care, you know, she wants to do what she wants. And I wrote, look at this crazy little pipsqueak. She is so tall and long and has bundled herself up so tiny. Squee. This girl is strong-willed, doesn't like rules, loves tech, loves sweets, and wants to do what she wants. She is trying really hard to be less argumentative though. Poor girl got 2 teeth extracted this month. The girl loves sweets and she hates brushing her teeth. And then 1 week this month we did a super cleaning of their bedroom, and this is a picture of them chilling and hanging out in their clean room. Yeah, that's my April journal. And if I were to do it again, I wouldn't use a cereal board box because it's just very stiff and really like alligator mouthed, you know. But I do like adding these little vintage beads that I found at the thrift store, and I do like how this hope flag trim kind of sticks out. This month I'm working in a more junky Fauxbonichi journal, and I'm liking it so far. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little flip through. I'm so sorry I don't have more to show you from this month, but it's been a wild month. And so thank you for being with me and choosing me to watch in your precious time. I really, truly appreciate it. And I'm just so grateful. You have no idea. If no one's told you today, know that you are loved and you are creative.